I've not been putting many videos on lately because just been too busy with a lot of the jobs that comes in, but I'll do one on this. It's a 2001 Road King. It's came in to get the cam chain tensioners checked, so we'll have a look and see what's going on with that. So this one in particular will be just chopping the push rods, so we'll get the cam followers out and pull the cams out that way. But we'll just do a few snips and bits and pieces as we're going through it. This one in particular has, so let's see, 28,000 miles, so got a good chance the tensioners will be well shot. But we'll get into it and have a look, see what's going on. That's it, we'll stop the video now and we'll rejoin it when we get a bit further into it. Let's take the exhausts off next as we get access. Right, that's us back into us here now, just let you see where we're at. Got the exhausts off, taking time cover off, floorboards off at this side. Now taking off the top clips of the push rod tubes, so we can get into these, chop them. The ones that are free to turn, they're ready to cut, so this back two's ready to go, they're turning no problem. You can also check, just looking in, see where the cam is in relation to the follower. It's not yourself easy to see, but you can see the lobe of the camshaft off the follower, so it's okay. This one here is easier to see. Don't know if you can see that with camera or not, but it's off anyway. So I'm going to cut the push rods off the back cylinder, get it off, because during the process of doing this, pulled the plugs out, make the engine easier to turn over, and guess what, rear plug hole's stripped. So some ham-fisted muppet has successfully managed to just cross-thread it, putting the plug in the last time. There's no grease on them, just forced them in. So back head's going to have to come off and get an insert put into it, but you'll see what all we do with that as well when the time comes. Plastic. That's all right. This stuff's all being replaced by S&S stuff anyway, so gotta be too careful with it. Arms open on the front cylinder, so we'll turn the motor over. We'll get it to come off. Now the inlet's went tight. Keep going, just get it off the inlet cam. Right, that's free to rotate. That's free to rotate. I'll get them out of there. Bolt cutters and bloody past their best as well. part of bolt cutters. Plan on attack, you've got to get a ticket part like push on. There you go. That's got way too many padlocks. Yeah, lift the blocks out. Lift the block covers. Lift the covers is that? Oh, lift the blocks. Blingy rubbish. Tub here, keeping all the nuts and bolts in. So, hopefully I can guess where they come from when we end up with a spare. Even bigger problem when you're running out of bolts, there isn't any in the tub. Never mind. Dead blow, I'll knock that off out of there. take your lifters out, set them down, so you put them in back in the same holes they come out of. That's how you get them to come out. There's little boxes and certain drawers, otherwise we know which way they went. Yeah. Yes, pulleys off the front. So a small arm key that I'm not going to need. Make sure it fits in the hole nice and snug. Pair of pliers. Usual for this. Didn't get any of the tools sorted out by doing a video. Never mind. Grab a hold of it, twist them off, stick a honky in. That gets the tension off it. Yeah, these gears off. Gentle price here, just any engine job, you don't want to be rough and start pulling and tearing and stuff. There's one thing we find is bloody electric. Space out the back. That space already sits on there, like that. Yeah, look at this. Pull it off of here. If I remember what the bloody hell I did with the Allen key. There we go. There's 4 in the centre for oil pump. So leave them be. You know, I can take the pump off. Not to do this. see that or no? That shoe, it's got some scuffing on it, a little step there, but not just an awful lot. Not compared to what I was expecting. But the back one is showing a bit more wear. We'll get pulled out of there and get a better look at it. So that's the pump off just now. Cams are out. We've got Screaming Eagle 211 cams in here too. So it's all we're meant to go. So what we'll do now is we'll just set it up. So check the crank, see how far out through it is. A bit of scuffing on there, but again it's not too bad. So, the tool. I did have a tool dug out, I've lost it. Okay, I'm getting it now. We use this Jim's tool for checking the twin cams. Yeah, it's a crank run out tool, because it says so in the box. So just stick them on, we'll see what we've got. Twin cam, usually twin cam. That's not giving me a very warm and fuzzy feeling. Too rough one that, or Loctite in there, it's tight. better than I was expecting. That's much better than the winner was expecting. So if he decides he wants to go for gear drive cams, that's within the spec for S&S for theirs. So 2.5 there. So now it's up to the owner what he wants to do with that, whether he wants to fly with it, what he's got, put new tensioners in, or go for a gear drive kit. Not perfect, but it'll do. Okay, we're back at our Road King today again. So, gonna wait to take the back head off and put in a thread insert, lift the barrel, put a new seal in, because as sure as a cat's a hairy beast, will interfere with the seal when I lift the head. I'll have to lift it anyway, so I'll get a new seal in the base and new head gasket and everything, and I put a plug insert in. I've kind of jumped ahead a bit, basically because I forgot, I can't remember everything. And I've got the inlet manifold off already. I've got the rocker box top bolts, or rocker cover rather, top bolts out, so it's ready to slide out. But I'll rip the head off just now and I'll let you see us doing the thread insert. Now, that's us, we've got the head off. The gasket surface still scraped, still got the back cylinder to take off, but we'll get to that in a wee minute or two. It's over here, I've got the head clamped down, so the threads, or what's left of the threads in that hole, and they're going to make this next part easy because we're trying to centralise the tap to get the insert in there, but we'll get there. So that's us coming up for 6 o'clock at night. So a couple of hours left of this day left. So I'll try and set this up so you can sit and see what we're doing here. We will be going back to instructions, of course. It's been a long time since I did one of these. So head off our Road King. Still got the gasket surface to clean up, which I'll do when I get the barrel off. So hopefully get that done tonight as well. Because it's now 6 o'clock, so a couple of hours left of the day. Our head is off. I don't know if you can see in there or not, but the biggest problem is going to be centralising the tap, try and get it located. So I'll see it set this camera up and you watch what we're doing. Right, got the head clamped down. So we'll just see if we can get this catch a thread. Got our tap here, with an extra double stage on it. One to pick up the original 12mm thread, which is the 12mm plug that's in the head. The other one opens it up for the insert. This is the Worth kit, time set. I reckon it's about one of the best things I've come across. There's lots of different ones. Helicoil do one, Armstrong do one, but I always like the Worth stuff. Just try to catch a good thread if there is any. Make sure we're square, going in straight. Plug took out most of the good threads with it. So that's us starting to cut now, a bigger size. If you are doing this, make sure you've got oil in the tap. Because if you don't, you'll end up galling, picking up, tearing the new threads out that you put in. Nobody wants that. That's a pest. Just take this out and get a wee clean. much the same threads again. No. Get more oil in there, in the top. Fighting chance to get in here. There now. It's got a top hole in the bench. Just go in about a quarter of an inch past the top of the hole. A little cutter. That cuts a new chamfer for the insert and a new seat, so everything's square. Far enough yet. This just spots the face for the plug seat, that'll be us. See this or no? Got the new spots on there for the plug seat. We've just got the best method here. We're just using the phone for camera. Somebody will upgrade and get a camera that works. Top of that hole now. cleaned up like the bottom of the box. Coat on oil to stop him from rusting while he's in the box. Yeah, jump out of this hole. Sure want to finally balance set up there, aren't we? Good, everything nice and dry. Long insert. So this one comes with this little driver thing, which you're supposed to oil. I never did it. There we go, bit of oil at first. Using cotton oil. Maybe that's not ideal, but that's what we're using. That's it there. Gated. Yeah, drive that through the insert. This swells up the insert up against the head, makes it tight. See, this one when I take it out. I'll show you that. That's it, it's all the way through there. It's slacking out. Right. So the little driver, it's really a bit like a rolling tap. with a slight taper on it, just so it locks the insert up against the sides. Right, there's the insert fitted. So, just let you see that. If I can work this bloody stupid camera. Maybe I can't. Right. So, a little insert. Don't know if that's going to come into focus or not. But that's it. Fitted. But just for your own curiosity. I know people will tell you you can do this without taking the head off. But do you want to risk that lying inside your engine? No, I don't. I'd rather strip it down. Okay, we'll be back once we've cleaned up the block and everything. Right, that's us back to our Road King again. Kind of ran out of time a bit last night. Forgot to put the washer on, so it took an hour for it to heat up before we could use it. So I've got the gasket face cleaned up. Took off all the, what I think was Evo stick, was holding the O-rings on. So that's all been cleaned out. I've got a new O-ring fitted on the oil supply there. So that part of it should be pretty well sorted. Go around to the block. Got a new O-ring on the base as well. Just gave it a coat or assembly lube here. Make sure it slides down. I'm going to give the bolt a coat and then stuff the cylinder back in place. Now we've got our barrel back on. I've just discovered we've got a technical catch of what's going on here. It would appear the storeman has got the wrong gaskets in. Because it would appear it's a big bore motor. I don't know if you can see that or not. The original gaskets on the top, new gaskets on the bottom. It ain't big enough. So I've got to kick the storeman's arse, which isn't easy because that's my job as well. So I get some fresh gaskets in, so we're going to leave this job just now. We'll come back to that. We'll go and do a shovel head crankshaft just now and get that ready. So we'll come back to this later. Right, that's us getting back into our twin cam again for the Road King. Head gasket hasn't arrived yet. This is 4:15 in the afternoon, so they've got a fair chance of turning up yet. And a change to our advertised plan. The bottom end is now getting new shoes, which have just arrived for Harley, because I don't like to look at the aftermarket ones. So I've kind of got carried away and got the new shoes fitted in at the sport plate already. I've just cleaned out all the wee holes for the bearing retainer plate, and I've got the 4 wee screws cleaned up, a little blob of Loctite on it. I'm using the blue Loctite because at some stage this will probably all hit a couple of bits again. So we'll come back to you once we get everything secured down, get ready to throw it back in. Right, just rotated the motor back a wee bit here because there's a pair of flats for the oil pump drive, and they locate inside the oil pump in here, and you just see them there. So I'm hoping I've got it lined up square. So I'll just get to throw it in now, put new O-rings in, everything's cleaned up. So just bought the oil pump and support plate back in. We'll see how we get on. Right, that's us. Support plate's on, and everything's torqued up. Now, one thing I had to do, because I forgot, I should have took that left my Allen key in. I just had to take the pressure off the spring and the back tensioner, because the camshafts sort of joined together near the, when I was trying to fit them in, it wouldn't get into the bearings. So there's a thing for you to remember. Stick your Allen keys in, for this side, so you can pull them back out again. Anyway, that's it, it's in there. So I'll get the timing gears on the outside, release that tensioner, and that'll be us ready to start putting the cam followers and everything back in. That's us, all timed up. Timing gears are torqued up. So 34 for the top one, 24 pounds-feet for the bottom one. And the tensioner's now been released. I just use a pair of pliers on them. That's just enough to take the strain off the spring. But that's the new shoes fitted. If I can have one of the old ones. That's one of our old shoes. That's one from the outer chain. It's actually not too bad. See that on there, it's got some scoring in it. It's usually a lot worse than that. But let's say that's the easy one to change. The other one at the back, on the other hand, it's pretty well set its days like. That wouldn't have an awful lot longer to go before it failed completely. Just break the edges off and big lumps so it has to get through your motor. So, job's done. So next thing we've got to do, drop our cam followers in, just so I remember, I didn't kick the box, now I get mixed up. They're set on the box just the way I took them out. So they're ready just to come out of there, wipe off, throw it in the hole. Then it's head back on because the gasket set is finally turned up. So I'll come back to you once we've got the followers in and the tappet blocks or a tappet block covers on. Right, that's cylinder head on, rockers all assembled, all stuffed on, torqued up, sorted out. We spoke about timing gears already, that's all done, dusted. Now, moving on to push rods and push rod tubes. I've already assembled the new push rod tubes, sorry. So, I've got all the new seals in the tappet covers and in the cylinder heads. I just give them a wee coat of assembly lube, help everything slide together. And same with the inside of the tubes. I just give them a little coat in there as well. Hopefully keep the rust at bay for a wee while, or corrosion, not but rust. So, with quickie push rods, just hold them up, open them up, so they're getting ready to get collapsed to get stuffed in their holes. So, I've got both inlet valves, or should I say both the cam lobes are off the follower, so there's no tension on both inlets. So I've got to do two, then let the followers bleed down, and once they're free, we can know they've got clearance, and start doing the exhaust ones in both of them. Because if we start going too quick, we'll end up getting the valves tickling one another at the top. I end up with a bent valve or something just to make my day complete. So we'll come back once we've got a bit further in. Right, I just had a thought. These push rods, I've got the two inlet ones in. You see that or no? There's an adjuster at the bottom. Now, that's it. They've been collapsed all the way in, and then you're able to pull them out and threaded it out after they're in place. Once you start getting contacts, you just be able to spin them. Hold it at the top here. You're just able to spin them, but there's still a wee bit of clearance on that one. This one here's a little bit tighter. So once you get them so they're just free to turn, you screw them out another 4 turns. That collapses the hydraulic follower to the right tension. So I just put a blob of paint, usually on one of the flats. These are little square sections at the bottom. I just count the flat white bit come round 4 times. Once it's round 4 times, lock off a lock nut. That's it sorted. So I'll do one and we'll come back to that. Okay, that's my inlet's done. Now, just to let you see these push rods, where these went, you stick them in and they collapse all the way down. So you can clear the tappet block. And they drop down into place, you just screw them out and then go down it against the follower. So that's where these things went over the standards. Fit the standard ones, you get the cylinder heated rocker box that you take off. But you don't have to do that with these push rods. So, because we've just done the tensioner shoes in this motor, the owner's speaking about possibly converting it to gears later on now he knows what state his crank's in. So we'll now know how to disturb the top end at all should you decide to want to do that. Now, each of our followers has said it's 4 turns, so just now they're tight. Can't rotate them. So once they free up, you see we've got more little blobs of paint. That's just Tipp-Ex. So I just count the turns on the way around. So once it bleeds down, we'll come back to that and let you see them freeing up. That's it, been given half an hour. So I've had half an hour of battle with a bloody inlet manifold. Never mind, it's nearly there, just need nipped up now. Push rods, now rotating with the fingers. Well, the back one certainly is, the front one. Yeah, front is turning free now as well. So that's fine, that's them dusted. So tomorrow morning, I'll stick in the exhaust ones. I'll get this job buttoned up and finished. And out of here. So, see what tomorrow brings. That's now 9:30. That's enough for me for this day. So I'm back at 9 tomorrow. Right, that's at half an hour. Spinning free now, so I'll turn the motor over, get the other one done, get the front exhaust done. But while I've been at it here, fitted up the throttle body, got the inlet manifold correctly fitted in, and everything's wired up, so that's all ready to go. Greased up the cables just to make everything nice and slippy for the next while. That'll be us now. While I'm waiting for the front exhaust push rod to get itself settled in, I'll get the head steady fitted, horn and all the rest of that sort of good stuff. So I'll come back when that's done. Now that's us. This is actually had about an hour to people coming in or whatever you. That's that one. The front exhaust's now free, so everything's good. I've got a few more bits and pieces to bolt up. The heat steady's on, just needs tightened up. Wiring's all on. Wire up a tooter, we drop the tank down and get the rocker box onto the back. Plugs in, and we're just about sorted. So I'll leave it at that just now and finish it up, and let's see how it's going to go after that. That's us, back together. Everything's tested, functioning around the block with it, everything as it should be. So, next stage is let the owner clean it, because he can take my oily prints off cheaper than I can. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't mind doing that. So, there we go. That's the cam chain tensioners changed the way I do them. I'm not going to say I do it the right way. I probably don't do it the same way as anybody else does it. It doesn't matter, that's just the way I do it. So, if there is any comments about that's not the way you do it, at the bottom of the comments thing on this, I'll just ignore them. Right? We'll leave you and we'll go to get the next, whatever the next job's going to be.